Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Enderal. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're chosen to join me today with music for a soundtrack now. I input that little thing over there, and it fixed everything. It's a known bug the game has right now, or had anyway. I think the version that I have is not the latest version, but there's also DLCs now, or expansion, so I'm playing basically a stable version that I can play until the end and finish the Let's Play at, instead of risking bad things. So yeah, so hopefully it's fixed. We haven't been here before. We are looking for a place over there, and I actually don't know where it is. I suspect it's through there. It is pretty far away. It's interesting. It's interesting. What is that? Oh, that's just... okay. It's interesting because we have been close to here, as you can tell, but we never came up this hill. Oh yeah, I recognize this place. Let me see if there's something over there. I don't think there is. There's nobody here. However, on the other side, there is something. Old Yogosh. Old Ishmartep. Now, we've been here. Let's go through there. I'm thinking Old Yogosh is just basically a big gate and doesn't let me through, because there was one such location. Also, there's Bone Reapers down here, and death will happen. So I saw that was the best shot. I'm so good at everything. Also, there's a talking well around here, and I might be being attacked right now. Right now, I'm just sprinting out of here. Oh, there's dead people. Wait a freaking... no, that's not where I'm at. Okay. For a moment there, I thought, is this the place where we came with... what's his name? I don't remember. Oh, look at the amount of stuff we haven't seen. So much stuff in here. But it is. It is where I thought. And that's why there was a little place. Well, it's a good thing that we got to see that. Let's see if we can get in. We can't, because it requires a key. Well, that's good enough for me, because we have a lot of quests, and we will do them. Now, how do I get anywhere? Well, it's pretty simple, actually, because I have a spell. But first, before I do the spell, let's look over here into meditation, so we can go back into our dungeon over here and learn a bunch of stuff. Not really. I don't actually know how many I have. Learning points, I have memory points 7. There's a lot of them. That's pretty good. So we can... this is... that's the warrior. I didn't really focus on the warrior. Heart shot, and then we have all of these. Did I actually want any of these? I don't think so. Was that high dexterity? Solely light armor, there's a 10% chance that the melee attack is completely intercepted. Wait. There's a chance of 10% that the damage of a melee attack is completely intercepted, and it's intercepted, which means that it is stopped. Blocked is the what it should be. I'll go with these. Snake. As long as your stamina is more than half filled, your poison resistance is increased by 40%, and the armor rating of light armor by 5%. That's pretty good. Throw a mechanical spider which attracts the attention of enemies. I don't actually want to attract the attention of enemies. All negative effects of self-brewed potions and all positive effects of self-brewed potions are removed. Poisons, sorry. That's interesting. I'll go with the stamina thing. No, I should have gone... no, yeah, that's the one. Because the light armor is kind of okay. And I'll go with that, because that is pretty good up there. Poison which is applied to your weapon stays in effect twice as long. Yeah, it should stay in effect forever. But it doesn't. Automatically gives you a copy of... nope, definitely don't want that. Shadow Player. Reduces the chance of detected by lockpicking. Doesn't... I don't need that for anything. And, yeah, that's pretty good. Now, let's look over here. We were going up on bound weapons. There's a thing somewhere in here. Is that Arcane Might? Elementalist, that's right. Dual casting and... fire. Fire is where I'm going, isn't it? Fire and ice, absolutely. Let's see what these are. Depth concentration? Depth concentration. All mental and light magic. Mental novice. That's what mentalism. Increase the effect of all armor spells by 30%. That's for mental things. Dimensional rift in here. That's an ability. I can press space. Healing spells restore stamina. If an enemy's spell hits a spell ward from you, you absorb 35% of its mana. Increase your resistance to magic. Which is kind of okay. I would like that. That's one thing I could get, but it is a very... All spells against undead are... Spells against undead. It should be all spells are 30% more effective against undead, but sure. Well of Life. It would... If you would die while this talent is in effect, your health instantly regenerates and enemies around you are repulsed. That's kind of interesting. Counter spell over here. Absorb 10% of the mana cost of all spells which are cast on you. That is interesting as well. Probably better than the other one. Reduces the mana cost of mental and light spells. Your mana regeneration is increased by 10%. Do we actually get that here? We do indeed. And that one over there. Psionic and Entropy. So I could go up on these. It's probably a little bit cheaper. Increase the lifespan of summoned creatures. Don't need that. Wraps you in a psionic veil for a short time. Nope. All offensive spells are 30% more effective against undead. Reanimated undead, quote-unquote, live 50% longer. I want that, actually. If I'm gonna fight undead, I might want to go with that. Reduces the mana cost of psionics. All spells are silent. Psionic spells also work on undead elementals. That's an ability. Let's look in here. So, Barbarian. We haven't unlocked this one. Memories of the Vandal improve your handling of two-handed weapons. Keeper improves the effect defensive techniques like blocking and heavy armor. And over here we have the Blade Dancer for one-handed weapons. She's a little bit more in line with what I have, or what I want. But I assume none of these are going to be bows. If there's anything like a bow-focused spell... Why are you going all sideways? Please don't go all sideways. One-handed, yeah. Increase your chance of landing a critical on a blocking enemy by 15%. Is that always? Because that doesn't say specifically to what that is. Allows you to perform a powerful attack while sprinting, which does double critical damage. If your stamina is higher... Oh, yeah, I'm going up on this. So, combat stance. Attack with maces. One-handed swords with 10% chance to do additional critical damage. Yeah, I'm gonna go with swords because they are cooler looking. And then I can't go anything. Okay, pretty good. Let's go back. So that's one part of this whole affair, because the next part is for us to go back to the city. Well, mostly I just want to do the side quest because we can continue. I could sell some stuff, but I don't really have a reason to. It's relatively simple to not even sell, really, because I don't need the money. I could just, you know, store all the stuff and be like, yeah, I'll get to you never. Or when never. Your class configuration allows you to switch your old affinity, Arcane Archer, to a new one, Well-Traveled One. Maintain old affinity. What is... I don't even... If you invest at least 10 points into a fine... A fine? Sure. A fiend? Trees, you unlock a special class. Search the world for hints about these combinations. Arcane Archer. Your class is determined by the two memory trees. Actually, with a typo. Tress is the... That's actually a thing. I think that's a word in which you spend the most points. But why would I want that? What's the well-traveled one? I do have some things on me that are about the well-traveled one. Nope. I thought I saw that. Well, I'm keeping the Arcane Archer because that is basically what I am trying to do. So thank you very much, and let's save and let's cast Let's see. So I want the Eye of the Storm, Shadow of the Wind. Is that the one? Definitely not. Eye of the Storm is the one. And I want to return. So magic, return, and we get back to the city. Right there. Because we're going on an adventure. And we're not going to do the main quest. I think we've been everywhere now. I think we're in a situation where all the quests that we have, we can either do them or ignore them if we want. We do have a lot of quests that are not really that easy to follow, so I'm not really going to pay too much attention to them. It's not like we're pressed for content, really. There's always more stuff right around the corner. And as long as I don't break anything, I'm okay. Holy crap, you should have said. So what do we have? We have a few quests over here, but we have more stuff elsewhere, and that's what I want to focus on for right now. I mean, I assume we have more stuff elsewhere. Yes, we do. Find Poldir and kill him. And that would be the Sunfire. I think. Old guard post. That's the Well Watch. Okay.
From this day on.
Apples. Hey, you're an adventurer, right?
No.
Have you
My God. My
God
God.
blessed, madame.
My God. Oh, this place. This place. I'm not really sure how we design. I mean, they're working with... Excuse me. They're working within the confines of the engine. I'm not really sure how we design an engine that would work on this. One of the... Well, criticisms really is the word, but I suppose it's not necessarily the worst criticism or the most poignant criticism that I raise towards Bethesda games, is that cities don't really feel alive.
Walk blessed, my lady. Where do you need to go? Sure. Where to?
Well button, I think. Cities don't really feel alive. I mean, they're well, watch, that's one. They're kind of cool, but you don't really see in the default games anyway. You don't really see stuff like that with just people doing their things and all that sort of stuff, because the engine is just not ready for that sort of stuff. It was never designed like that. Morrowind is a very good example of where you can see a city that is there, even though it is the capital of a whole province. And there are a few people going around, and most of the stuff is inside. But in Vivek, you should see a lot more people. We're going north from here. We should see a lot more people, and we don't, because it's an old game and with technical limitations and many other things. But more than anything else, it just was never designed to be a game like that, and the engine doesn't allow for that. The fact that people talk to you, like, immediately as you... Oh, no, don't do that. Immediately as you come across them is, it's a big problem. Because it's just... How are you gonna... How are we gonna deal with that? This is gonna be interesting, getting to where I want to be. We are going the right direction. And of course, we've been here before. You might remember this particular area that we came out over there, and there was a red thing somewhere up there that we'd never have seen were we not to have gone over there and just look around. Hello. I decided against it. And we never came down here. Look at that. We got a dungeon. Yeah, there's definitely things in here. I don't know what that is. It's time stop immediately. That's what that is. A deer stalker. I can deal with you. That's a paralyze. I think, maybe? I don't know. It is not. We're safe. Cheese time. Whew. But I'm not sure I came down here. So, new things. This looks awesome. Arrows. I did not come this way. It's just a statue. And it's daytime, which is great. Oh, look at that tower. I remember talking about it. Got something in my throat. I don't know what it was, but it's gone. That's why my voice broke just then. Well, it wasn't actually the voice that broke. It was, Oh yeah, I did go up there. It was me that stopped it because I did go over there, and that's that's where we just went all over the place because it's an enormous area. Absolutely, we came over here. And there's undead. There's this thing, or there was undead. Now there's a bunny. Life's good. Nope, that guy saw me. I didn't see him. An awakened or awoken lost one. I don't like that you're shooting at me, sir. And that's you down. There we go. I'm really glad arrows don't weigh anything. Oh no, that would be... Well, there's hanging moss over here, but that would be suicide, what I was just about to do. Completely unknown. Yeah, I can't go down through there. The wind sometimes sounds like creatures. We can do this. There we go. Yeah, pretty big constructions and buildings and all that sort of stuff. I'm expecting to find the forest elementals. There's that thing over there that I hate. Didn't shoot it. Pretty nasty. I hate them. They're such a nasty creature. They're ugly. They're disgusting. They're hard to hit because they're sort of all sleek and stealthy. They're really annoying because the freaking poison is annoying as hell. Honestly, they're my least favorite of all. In all of the creatures that Skyrim has, that over there is my least favorite of all. Okay, I got the leek for really no reason. Maybe I shouldn't have gotten it, but whatever. We'll eat it next time we get hit by a stray arrow. I say a stray arrow, but it's really an arrow aimed at me. Excuse the hiccup. Oh, the hiccup was what I had in my throat. It just went away now. These butterflies, I can make potions out of you. Come here. Yeah, I'm not getting the wood elementals right now. Were we not here? We were. Huh. Because I remember that thing. And then we didn't go in through there? What a weird place. That stuff over there, this reminds me of Soul Reaver 2. If you've never played Soul Reaver or the Legacy of Kain series, Soul Reaver 2 is pretty good. For me, it's my favorite, to be honest. I never played Defiance, though. And I've only ever finished Soul Reaver 2 either, so I couldn't finish the first game, Legacy of Kain. I did watch Let's Plays, but that doesn't really count. And we were here, of course. We just weren't in there. We didn't go in there for whatever reason. Maybe it's blocked. Maybe that's the reason why. And it doesn't even it does register. Maybe it was locked away. I'm looking for answers. I have no idea. Yeah, I never came here. Well, we're going into the family crypt of a family. Also, somebody sees me. It's definitely not this plastic skeleton. Is that a cannon? Might be a mortar-looking thing. In we go. Okay. That I wasn't expecting to hit anyone. I'm actually only aiming with the compass up above. Or mostly aiming with the compass because it's very difficult to see anything in this mist. And these guys are very hard to hit. Fighting them in melee must be tremendously annoying. Well, this place looks awesome. And again, good use of the lighting system. What little there is of it. Because this game is, yeah, the engine, I should say, doesn't really have very robust lighting system. Silent step of the tracker, I'll take it. And yes, we're raiding tombs in here. It's the statue of the tiny head. Very, very tiny head in that statue. No, but there's nothing else around here. Just this. And these guys. I guess I can... Yeah. Well, that's that. Good stuff. It wasn't really all that I was expecting, to be honest, because it was just a place that I hadn't seen. And we need to keep going north. Now, if I didn't see this, it must be because I was just sort of focused on another stuff. Or more things. So I'm assuming... Aha, I told you I was going to find wood elementals. I'm assuming I never came this way. Oh, freaking... What the hell? What? Okay, the stag wasn't attacking me. We've seen stags that attack. Hi! Hi! Oh yeah, and we're seeing bunnies that attack. Maybe the stag was attacking me. I think it summons from the wood elementals. They're all green and stuff. It's a matriarch. Yeah, we definitely haven't been up here. Look at that. Going north on our last journey of exploration of the world. Did I say that we had seen everything? We have not. We have not seen everything, ladies and gentlemen. We have the Golden Forest. It's a forest, but they say forest because they like being fancy. Not that it's fancy to say first instead of forest. I'm just trying to figure out who exactly is seeing me. Okay, let's go ahead and save. Nope, let's not. There's another matriarch in the way. And... Ooh, nice. Go for health. I'm gonna focus on health now. I think everything else is good to go. Let's look around a little bit as well, because these are relatively linear paths, but they don't feel like it. Only when you really look at the edges and stuff do you really realize that they're pretty narrow. Somebody's seeing me, which of course means she dodged that. Oof. Okay, she's coming. No, no, no. Okay, 350 for one. That is quite a lot. In Skyrim, I saw a couple of times, not many times, but I've seen a couple of times in Skyrim them materialize out of trees. I think it's their placement, and they don't seem to be doing that in Enderal here. Basically in Skyrim, what I remember seeing is why'd you have a hand? The heck was that all about? Oh crap! I think it's basically they're manually placed in trees and kept in invisible mode. And then basically when they aggro, they will become visible, or at least move towards you and then become visible when they attack. Do you mean to say that I came over here and didn't find nothing? That's inadmissible. That's not okay. That's not okay. It's fine, though. I mean, why would there be anything up there? Who would have placed anything over there? And placed hoping for who to find it? I don't know. Anyway, into the Graves Path, I believe is the name of this place, we go. And let's see what happens. Okay. Right off the bat, a pretty cool combination of dungeons and all the sideways bits that is really, really cool. It's not exaggerated, which manages to keep the realism and the immersion and all that sort of stuff. This requires a key, though. I wonder if that moves. There's nobody aggroed here. That's probably our way back. Okay, let's go on in. Evidently not a very humid place, considering the lack of greenery in the walls. On the walls. Let's go around. Oh, this is enormous. I was expecting to go up a lot more when I stopped sneaking. But no, this is a very tall hall. And those guys are nasty and deserve arrows. And I have plenty of them. I have infinite of them because my mana keeps regenerating. It's not like Morrowind where you had to take potions to regenerate mana. Okay. Those are kind of nasty. We've killed a few of these, but I prefer not to have to fight these guys. Mostly because of my association with crashing. Them and crashing. I don't think we have that problem anymore. I'm really glad AMD stepped up and made their drivers proper. Hi! You're not scary? Are you a plastic skeleton? Journal of the Apothecary. I think he's a plastic skeleton. Are you a plastic skeleton? Yes. Yes, that is correct. You can see there, for example, the fingers. Clearly not bone. Because they stick together. Because they're all made out of a single piece of plastic. Okay, oh, that guy's still... the animation hadn't played out. Okay. Okay, we got good things. Let's see, so we got some things over here, nothing too much. Okay, let's read this thing. Like newly born. Find a journal. That was in the Golden Forest, that was the first... That was the page 2, unfortunately. I need to find the page 1. Where would it be? Testament of the Thorn King. Here I sit and wait, a king of thorns and roots and plastic, and of golden leaves and tendrils, a giant of the old world, a servant of the old folk of Ishian. I am the last offspring of the East, and the last of my kind. The solitude of these halls weighs heavily upon me, for no one enters these halls anymore. To guard the dead is my duty, yet as long as I stay, they remain calm and silent, and nobody is here to talk to me. I wait. I wait for the return of the old folk. I still sense their echoes. Nevertheless, once I am allowed to leave for after 1,000 years, their echoes will fade, and I will be redeemed. By the time I am released, the dead will walk once more, awoken from the peaceful slumber, as with the faded echo, the morning will be long gone. The years are sapping my bones. Soon it will be done. And it is done, because we're out of time for the day. So for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Enderal. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment. Like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.